Hey Cancer, what's going on? Welcome to your November astrology and tarot reading. My name is Gobind. This is your channel for grace. Thank you for subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up, and also hitting the notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and also when I upload videos. You can sign up for a personal tarot or natal astrology reading with me on my website, channelforgrace.guru. And yeah, November is going to be a pretty powerful month. Sorry about the dogs barking. They do that sometimes. It must be the mailman. So we're going to do these videos a little bit different this month. I have the cards ready. I've already cleared the space. I'm just going to go right into it and see what comes out through the cards as I tell you about the astrology of this month. We begin the month with a Mercury retrograde, which literally is today, the day this video is released. It goes from the 31st through the 20th of November, and it is happening in your 5th house of creativity. It's really interesting because this is a Scorpio retrograde. Scorpio is a water sign. You are a water sign. So in the 5th house of creativity, and because it is a retrograde, what Mercury does in Scorpio in retrograde is it asks us to really dive deep and to understand what is really going on. In this case, what are you really trying to create? What are you trying to manifest? How are you doing the things that you love when it comes to creativity? That's going to be an important question to ask yourself this month. You know, I think that because all the water energy that we've been experiencing and the fact that you are a water sign, it's been really emotional. It's been a huge transition, huge shifts for all of us, realizations that have to do with the mind and also with not just the mind, but with the emotions. So it's like coming to terms with what's really going on and being okay with what's coming up, like not being afraid to face what's really coming up. That's the point of Scorpio. And because we're able to see with Scorpio what's really going on, we have the knowledge, the wisdom to start to make real changes in our lives. The first card that you get is this Five of Wands. I love this image. I love how she's wearing, looks like a cross in the picture. Let's see if I can get a little closer. It's like whoa, that's cool because you can't even see. In this image, it kind of looks like a cross, but it really is like, it's just light that shines from her heart. Like she's connected to her heart. But in essence, this, you know, in the traditional tarot, this Five of Wands basically shows this competitive energy. It shows feeling like you're kind of competing like with people or against people, and it's not a healthy energy. But the truth that comes out of this card is that the reason you feel like there's this competition is because you're trying to speak your truth. Like you're trying to push through and you're trying to like get through whatever is bothering you. You're trying to find a solution. You're trying to you know, heal things, change things, but it feels like there's these obstacles and these struggles that come up, and it could literally mean that you are in a competition with someone who maybe wants something for you that's not what you want, or maybe you want something for someone that's not what they want. And so it's a really like conflicting energy to start the month like this with this card, or to start this reading with this card, basically brings up a very important thing that you need to ask yourself. What do you want? What do you want in your life? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it a different life? Is it a different home? Is it figuring things out? Is it a project that you want to do? What is it that you want to do in your life? And why does it feel like you have to be competing with other people? Why can't you release that sense of having to like battle your way into the world and just kind of set that all aside and really start working on what you want and speaking your mind? And whoever doesn't agree with you, if this is something that truly comes from your heart, whoever doesn't agree with you, like they'll fall away. They will literally fall away. I mean, look at this card. You got the Tower. So when you begin to express your truth, if you feel kind of like you're battling yourself into truth, Maybe that's not exactly the truth that you're supposed to be walking towards. Maybe something still needs to be shifted. Something still needs to be let go. Sometimes that's like an actual belief system that needs to be released. You'll be amazed at how many people see the world a certain way and they act a certain way in the world without even realizing that if they just shifted their perception, everything would change. And if they recognized what belief systems were underlying everything that they do in their lives, they would realize that the problems are not outside of them. The problems that happen, they kind of come from within, from our perspective. And sometimes it's an inability to see that we are sort of creating our own reality with our minds, with our thoughts, and with our belief systems. You need to come back to the mastery of your emotions with the King of Cups. You are the King of Cups. You are the master of emotions. You are ruled by the moon, and the moon is going to be full on the 12th in the sign of Taurus, which is in your 11th house of friendships and sharing. So there's a realigning with the tower cards. Realign us. The Five of Wands tells you this is what this feels like. This is what the energy feels like. It feels like you're battling your way into truth. However, it shouldn't feel that way, because that might mean that you might be resisting something that's coming in, that's really wanting to come through, but you're unknowingly or subconsciously resisting it. When we resist change in our lives, which Scorpio season is all about change, but when we resist the change, that's when the tower moments come. So if you listen to your intuition, if you listen to the guidance, if you come back to like your emotional, because your emotions are your guiding system more than any other sign in the zodiac. You are the moon, and the moon flows so much, but it has this gift of understanding things from every single perspective, and it moves quickly. It changes energies quickly, so it's fluid. Connect more to that side of yourself this month. Let go of the need to be in control of what's happening externally, and get a hold of your emotions this month, and then go from there. That way you avoid tower moments, because the guidance is to get back into the feeling body, because the feeling body for you, that's your biggest gift. Like, that's your superpower, your emotions, your ability to feel your way through life, because intuitively you know exactly what's going on based on your emotions. And so the way that you activate this energy is by just pay attention more to how you feel. And is that really how you feel, or is it what's the perspective? What is the underlying story that you're telling yourself about this? What is the belief system that is underlying everything in your life right now? It's actually a pretty big thing to look at. It's not, this is like getting like deep down into the core of the issue, and it's so Scorpio, and it's so like Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Dive deep to understand what's going on so that you can heal it, release it, and then get back to being on track, which is the King of Cups. You also get the King of Wands. This is really cool, because the Mercury retrograde is happening in your 5th house of creativity. So this brings this like fire to the 5th house. The 5th house is naturally ruled by Leo, and the Wands is the fiery energy, and the Wands represent the Sagittarius energy that is coming as we transition into the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 22nd. Venus conjuncts Jupiter in Sagittarius on the 24th, and we have that new moon in Sagittarius on the 26th. Everything is happening. All of those things are happening in your 6th house of be here now, understand who you are right here in this 3-dimensional physical reality. Take care of the daily life, like your schedules, your body, your health. All of that's really important. And then as this fiery energy comes in, your creativity in the 5th house will start to reawaken. There's something really cool too that I'm going to add to this, and it is Neptune that will be going direct. Neptune will be going direct in your ninth house of spiritual integration. And when Neptune goes direct, we have to pay attention to our dreams. And the thing that we have to watch out for, because when Neptune goes direct, it seems like, yay, Neptune's going direct. However, when Neptune goes direct, it opens up this other option. And the other option is to escape. So are you going to escape from everything that the universe is asking you to? Are you going to escape? The recommendation is do not escape. Stay right here. Stay with it. Go through whatever comes up for you emotionally this month so that you can clear all the crap out and get ready as we start to move into 2020. Like, no joke, there's major shifts happening. Here's another card that you get. It is the 10 of Pentacles. I love this because this is the card of prosperity. This is the card where you're bringing the wealth in. You're bringing the security in, and that's so Cancer. Cancer loves to feel secure, and it doesn't necessarily have to be with money, but it has to feel secure for you. That's the most important thing. And this card says basically you are provided for, you are taken care of, you have everything that you need, and if it's not here yet, it is coming, to be able to really feel safe and secure to do the work. Because I feel like the emotional work and the internal work is the most difficult type of work to do when it comes to healing. But it's also the most important. If you can't change, like I said, those like underlying belief systems, you're not going to change anything. Because as long as that's there, that's the story. That's what's going on. Look at what you got. You got the Hunter from the Shaman Oracle cards. The Hunter is the one that is searching. And no, it doesn't mean a hunter like you're going to go kill animals. No, it's not literal. But a hunter hunts. And what is it hunting for? It's hunting for something that brings security. When you think about hunting, especially if you think about ancient cultures and ancient civilizations, the hunt was like this huge event that helped bring in like prosperity in the form of food for the community, or in the form of tools for the community. So you are hunting for something right now. You are on the search, you're on the prowl to find something really powerful. Now you have to let yourself find it. Don't block it. Keep looking for it. Keep searching for it. What is it that's wanting to come through? There's so many beautiful things here about your ability to truly work with your emotions, to heal yourself with the King of Cups. And there's also big messages about still some huge shifts coming for you before we can really start to feel ready or prepared for the coming age of Aquarius, which is literally coming on the solstice 2020, the winter solstice of 2020. Just like we had, December 21st of 2012. Well, on December 21st of 2020, the Aquarian age begins. So 2020 is like a huge year for a lot of people. And we have been preparing for that. And this month for you is all about clearing your emotional body. Stop feeling like things are holding you back, because the security that you're looking for is right there at your fingertips. So embody the hunter, not in a negative sense, in a positive sense. Embody the hunter and let the hunter guide you exactly to where you need to be in order to do the things that you have to do to like clear the emotions. As you hunt for the answers, they will come. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful month, and I will see you again next month for your reading. Sat Nam.